Echoes of the secret sky. Walking on celestial highways, you are the secret key of becoming. Every second is a ritual. Time is your whisper through the dust. Space is the cloak of ancient lust. You are the eye before all eyes, the gaze that will never die. Beyond the place of the luminaries, where thought and breath become still, the unseen remembers you. The stars are dancing in your breath. You dream the world, you conquer death. You are the source that shapes the tide. Between spirit and matter, capture the secret code of life. Manifest eternity from dust. In the palace of eternity, you are the central universe. Dancing like imaginary stars, the sacred music of your inner beauty is rising in the mind's chamber. Above the forgotten skies, introducing an image of peace in the land of imagination. From iron dust, your wings unfold. The myth was true, the dream was bold. You came to make the earth divine, to sculpt with flesh a sacred sign, in the shadow content of the psychic, where silence is the offspring of love, blooming with the pulse of the earth. Dance like a flame in the eyes of many, many, many suns. Be the philosophy of fire, until the door once sealed begins to glow, and all that was buried longs to show. For the past is not gone, since it never was. In the womb of the wind, like warm honey running through your veins, free your essence from thoughts. Dwell in the castle of healing sounds. For you are the secret knowledge of the ancients, a pearl at the bottom of the sea of love. You are not bound to angel or beast. You are a doorway between the veils, born to rise in all directions, where neither logic nor myth prevails. In between the hidden colors of the rainbow, dance with the flying dolphins, relearning how to glow. In the place of the luminaries, dear sound medicine dancer, expand your radiant body. Breathe beyond the heart. Be the fire no theory can contain. For your truth is not chained to beliefs. It sings beyond your void. Alive in all that's been, no death can hold your spark. From soil to sky you spiral, the flame that no one can tame. Transcend the anatomy of consciousness. Drink at the fountain of wisdom, blessed by the land of everlasting youth. In a temple without walls, echoing truth across all dimensions, you are a planet of sound, free from thoughts. Keep on dancing in the embryo of time, for you are a mirror to the holy. The robe you wear will fall, yes, but not the dancer inside it. You do not enter silence, you return to source. Beyond the yoke of passing hours, the night does not erase your light. Walking in timeless motion, your soul was never made to be measured. You are the breath between two eternities, unfolding like fire on their sacred skin, born from senses that choose to feel. You are the light behind the light, carving new pathways through the invisible. Your presence is dressed in magnetic flowers. Your soul bends the river of time, not by force, but by stillness. You ripple through creation with no beginning. You hold the center of a storm, not to control it, but to witness. The tree grows both above and below. Its roots are not in light, so drink from the dark within, rise beyond the scene. Let your soul bloom in quiet soil, until the sky changes shape because of your inner beauty. There is a gate only your heart can open, flowing through the soul, leaving footprints made of silent sounds. Carrying the memory of fire and stillness, let your presence realign the invisible, healing what language cannot reach. Let your eyes speak in forgotten symbols, sculpt light without needing to see it. The fall is not the end you fear, but a turning toward the higher sphere. Your pain is proof of work begun, a soul reshaped by fire and sun. The path was never separate from you. You are the bow, the arrow, and the wind. Even in stillness, you are movement, bending without breaking. Your stillness teaches the wind. Nothing can unroot your center. Flowing through the river of timeless wisdom, you're not here to strive, but to become the current. You are the breath of ancient stars, blooming in the silence of time. You are not bound to a single sunrise. Remember other skies. What you call beginning is returning. What you call death is release. Let your thoughts dissolve like mist into the sacred pulse of the real, where truth touches your soul. Bend shadows with your laughter. Walk barefoot on the edge of the ancient future. Speak in colors yet unnamed. Rise from the center of your breath. Float in the house of your inner peace. Claim dominion over your living soul. Blessed by the universal mind, you are the alchemist of your own transformation, awakening your hidden sun, walking not to prove but to reveal, embodying the immeasurable. The seed of illumination blossoms, your body sings in sacred tones, touching eternity in every breath. You are the original tree of knowing, whispering in a dialect of the cosmos, carving stones with the softness of water. Beyond the veil of time, a servant of truth, blooming in a new kind of love, embracing what delights the soul. Your thoughts are feathers in a cosmic tide, singing in a dialect of the cosmos, woven into a tapestry of being. Manifesting the science of sound, you are the immune system of the stars, grasping the seed of illumination, drinking from the well of joy, walking where the fire meets the dew. Your truth is not learned, but unveiled. Above the purple skies, in the house of nomadic imagination, open the secret door of an ancient dream. Discover who you really are, closing a deal with eternity. Into the world's heart, you are the sacred fire that will never die. The flame does not argue with the night, it gives without defense. Be the warmth that remembers, not the shadow that proves. Let the unseen roots hold you tight. May your prison become your palace. Be the actor and the spectator, constantly rewriting your own opera. Healing the wounds of time under the nudity of your consciousness. May your rhythms be celestial, built from echoes only silence knows. You are the hymn inside the thunder, a spiritual renewal in the architecture of your spirit, master of your dreams, dwelling in the nirvana of the white calm, motionless in the mind of human air, no longer searching for the origin or the purpose of life, saved from wanting to be saved, on the inner island of your divinity, like a flower blooming in your strong hands, feeling loved by peaceful world. What sings in the wind is already yours. Celestial rhythm in your veins, confined in the mesh of a smile. You are the flower child of the light, not chained to the echo of desire, but walking back to the root of being. Your external world is within your mind, within your consciousness. The journey to the soul into the higher realms taking place inside oneself. The invisible dance moves in you, immaculate, like a silver-winged vision, pure without beginning and without end. Let your spirit drift between light and shadow, riding through the circling skies in the blazing silence of the eternal white crow. Children of the essence, hear your heart. You are the firstborn of all living things, a marvelous dance of unspoken realities beyond the beauty of the secret world. Speaking in forgotten tongues, reinventing your own alphabet, designed in a moment of beauty. Let your soul drip into eternity, born of the sky. Let the rain find your own rhythm. Your thoughts ripple through invisible seas. The sky leans closer to hear your inner voice. A secret ritual of the cosmos is born. The temple is inside of you, floating in robes of living flames, dancing beneath your skin. Protected by the wisdom of the shadow of pure love, illuminated by your own splendor, your mind is a radiant sun between the lowest and higher aspects of reality, climbing up the ladder of existence. Be the ritual by which you realize your true nature, from the lowest part of the body all the way up to source. Realize your true home. Become mystically united with Source, for you are more than an extension of it. You are Source. Drink the shimmer of the unseen, a temple of movements wrapped in stars. In the house of imagination you dwell. Let your spirit dissolve the myth of form. Awaken forgotten dreams, rooted in the heart's secret fire, blooming through suffering into wonder. Fruits of visions are falling from your inner sky, a brief romance between dusk and thunder. Your lips are whispering the history of stars. Let the soul of lightning rest in you. From the river of joy you rise, like a tree that breathes light into leaves, quenching the thirst of your secret oceans, walking towards the land of stillness. You are the ritual of an ancient fire, a vision dreamt by the first hero. The mist of time wraps your gaze. You are the echo in the chamber of infinity, a drop in the ocean, speaking in ancient symbols, suspended in the intellectual essence, unlocking the true holy science, the hidden history of your soul's liberation. Carving time with intention, dreaming a new world into shape. Drink the infinite, remove the makeup of your history, awaken the mirrorless dawn. A novel prophecy is breathing from within you, not planning your path into freedom, simply appearing as pure presence in the essence of the unseen, a luminous self beyond the veil of identity, in the desert of your inner truth. Sip from the cup of eternity. At the sunset of the first dream, you are the truth waking itself, written in light across time, standing before the mystic gate, unmasked, unmeasured, the divine script carved in your eyes, hidden in your shadow's echo. The eternal child steers the sky, tasting the truth of your majestic soul in the heart of consciousness, finding your true nature. The illumination of all senses awakens in you. Beyond the great void, before and after life, you are the field of the true essence of being, away from the illusion of the manifested life, in the smile of a child, proudly showing up to your higher self. Through the portal of the mystic ancient past, a calmness emerges in you, a sense of peace and expansiveness, hidden in the shadow content of your subconscious. Removing all obstacles to liberation, enter the final stage of the freedom journey. Removing the distractions to your ascension, you're not claustrophobic in your soul anymore. Peeling away the layers of domestication, playing your part in the great poetic drama, sleepwalking in the colorful streets of your soul, floating in your biological vehicle with grace. Lift your hands beyond the veil. The wind is wise and shall not fail. A ship of souls, of inner tides. You are the ocean deep inside, drinking the fire the moonlight keeps. Kiss the night while heaven sleeps, calling the stars into your chest. Become the sky where love finds rest. No eye can see the path you tread. It lives in hearts and not the head. Each step you take dissolves the wall. Each fall becomes your greater call. You are not cast in fear or doubt. You are the fire that won't burn out. Even when veiled by darkest night, your essence walks in roaring light. The wave that breaks is not the end. It bends to rise again. Within the surge, a greater calm. Let the rage of the sea become your song. Your face is the face of the sun, dancing yourself to life. Your eyes are the eyes of the sky, flying you back to your true self. Above the sky burial, holding the key to the supreme mystery of death. Explore immortality in the birthplace of life. Blaze because you choose to burn. Your ears are the ears of the birds, chanting your many names. Your strength is the strength of the wind, blowing you into the light. Your lips are the lips of the ocean, kissing your secret fourth eye. Your spine is the spine of a tree, climbing in your senses. Your hands are the hands of the moon, caressing your inner powers. Your fingers are the fingers of the earth, pointing at your futuristic mind. High in the celestial lakes, we all have a place in the vessel of the sun, carrying us to the call of the universe in a deep lucid dream. We are the sacred sound mandalas on the edge of the purple desert, a gateway to new colors. Laughing with the kids of the jungle, at peace with the monsters of the city, there is nothing of us that is not part of the divine architecture. Guardians of the secrets, we are the prophecy of our magical powers, the supreme protectors of the infinite land. In the center of life's nectar, sleeping in a corner of your heart, in the embryo of time, let the sun embrace you fervently. In a quantum mindful blooming vision, you are a slow transfiguration of the cycles of time. The secret fire of the philosopher is now revealed. An inner union between magic and logic. In a foreign country outside the self lives an alchemical theater of hallucinations, where the soul of your world is manifesting in a poem, at the boundaries of a dream, in a vision of a mind expanding. You are the stillness of the universe, in a sacred rite of resurrection, when the ceasing of the breath is heard, rising in a luminous void, becoming allegory of transformation, where the outside becomes the inside, and the inside the outside, sinking in each pulsation. You are reaching new levels of reality. Born in the mirror of time, you are the child of fire and mist, each heartbreak decoding a myth, each step rewriting history. Drink at the fountain of wisdom, dissolve your thirsts for the unknown, shape your breath into living prophecy. The volatile and the fixed merge in you. Sulfur dreams with Mercury's mind. You are the pulse of transmutation, cracking the code of alchemy in the field of the essence. Beyond names and titles, your joy is resurrecting an old myth, ascending on the root of romantic imagination, embodying universal perception, descending on the mystic mental map. You are echoing ancient legends, other worlds and realities, waking up to your original nature, calming the seas of the floating mind, a gateway to the divine. Feel the sound of existence in your bones, seducing your own spirit in the palace of illusions. You are the sacred tree of life, moving effortlessly outside of space and time, the ultimate ritual. You are a gateway to the divine spark, jade heavens of the landscape of harmony, reflections of inner and outer worlds, born of the essence of joy. In the transcending realm of the subtle body, from darkness to light in the immortal mirror, you are the circle in the center of a dream, seeker of esoteric and exoteric truth, secret knowledge anthropologist. You are the ultimate model of psychology, the supreme vision quest, describing the future philosophy of existence in the language of symbols where paradise is regained. You are the central landscape of equilibrium in the eternal search for inner peace, like a jealous voice calling out for blood, killing the fear of death with the bliss of love. You are an invitation to the garden of unity. In the cosmic egg of life, you are the definition of love, a study of the heavens, blinded by the shadow of the sun, lost in the cold light of the moon, like veins in the stones. Feel the true nature of reality. You are a mountain within a mountain, an ocean within an ocean, a sun within a sun, a kiss within a kiss, a new spiritual republic. You are the material world of sound in the shadow content of the psychic. On the altars of science, consumed by the light, away from the psychedelic circus of nations, connect with the absolute, transcend the elevation of the sacred, dissolving the dream of solidity. Just a few seconds before awakening, break free from the inner void. You are the immune system of all dimensions, the antidote to madness at the center of all beings, stretching into infinity, proving once and for all your invincibility, releasing the existence of reality and the reality of existence on the path of your own illumination. You are the futuristic indigenous nation, evolving faster than the culture is ready to adapt, finding peace in a chaotic reality, morphing from believer to knower, melting mythologies and speculations together. You are forging a new legend, a new alliance with the unified field, sending a clear message to the other side, getting ready for the ultimate journey, climbing silk trees of the lunar plexus as the sun never casts a shadow of itself. You are not engaging in the field of time, sitting between the self and the mind, in the peace of your inner nature. Leader of the fatherhood of light, sister of the motherhood of fire, you do not need a map to find yourself. Reconnecting the feminine and the masculine, you are resolving spiritual anxiety. You are the daughter and the mother, the brother and the father, the sun and the moon, the first and the last. Like a street magician hiding clues in all of your work, wearing the headdress of the moon, standing between the two pillars of love, your feet are resting upon the sun, worshipping the heroes of your awareness. Dancing in the lost garden, not waiting for the sun to rise, since you're already shining upon life, simply feeling love with everything and anything, beyond the illusion of the intellect, resting in the infinite land of perception, rewriting history before it's even written. In the purity of your awakening, embracing the collective consciousness, in the joy of shapeless moments, unlocking all mysteries at the shrine of the ancient path, finding your higher self in a symphonic dimension. You are the observer, observing the observer, being observed by the observer. Morphing to the anointed state of being, pouring wisdom into form, from a place of spiritual consciousness, as the elements teach you their language, looking at the outer and inner world simultaneously, in search of the reality of life, transcending all elements in all dimensions, illuminating the ocean of love. From a place of spiritual consciousness, release your chemistry in the world of senses, like a metaphor igniting the passion of the painter, manifesting the new colors of your soul, energized by the sensual liberation of the mind. You are the mystic legend of the pantheon of love. Manifest art temples inspired by other dimensions. Reinventing your own secret alphabet, reading it backwards in the mirror of your future, traveling forever but never arriving. Your destination is the path. Your path is the destination. Gazing at the dramatic coastline of a soft premonition, in the lost land beyond the boundaries of reality. You are the great pillar of the animal kingdom, the eternal I without a name, resting on the lost Atlantis shores, drawing impossible landscapes. Erase the passage of time from your face. Sitting both sides of the portal simultaneously, harvesting the energy of the stars above and the stars below. Make eye contact with your futuristic past on the edge of a twilight dream equal to the sky and the sweat of the firmament. You are a shooting star on the bright side of the sun, like the silky roads of a powerful mind on the scales of time and forgotten moments, the flamboyant memories of extinguished ashes, tender wonder flowing through your hands, dancing with death to feel alive at once. Between madness and enlightenment, release the flesh that hardens the spirit, for your love is so precious to the world. Like a spark in the hollow of your eye, feel the breath of the sun on your skin, like a storm caressing your face, far from the night and the torments. The purple road is embracing you in the shadow content of the psychic. Restoring balance away from psychological dramas, labyrinths in the sky, becoming the anatomy of consciousness, in a morphic resonance, beyond the altar of science, at the end of Mystery Babylon. You are the prophecy of the essence, the archetype of all forces. Drink your beauty with your inner eyes. Cover your soul with the breath of fire, for you do not believe in death. At the beginning of the endless dream, you only believe in you, touching your heavens with celestial feathers, like birds of paradise flying out of your eyes, giving you the passion to rise. Cultivating the sun on the celestial highways, the road is your home. By the light you breathe, face to face with the kings and queens of the mystic arts, the interstellar civilization, a nation populated by guides, heroes leading heroes. Altering the course of your story on a quest to the center of your unknown universe, transcending the intellect, mastering the prophecies of your own cosmos, absolute master of your inner world, heading towards your spiritual home, radiating in your own presence. Vortex to the source field, you are the primordial sound dancing in your cells, manifesting everything you ever imagined. Drunk on air and light alone, trees of life are blooming in your powerful hands, rooted in the pulse of the earth. The oceans of wonders are circulating in you. Understanding the cycles of time, seconds before awakening, communicating with the trees, extension of the earth, carving joy into the fabric of now, in the birthplace of life. You are a graceful flame in the palace of the luminaries. You are the offspring of love, born through the philosophy of fire, dancing in the land of imagination, melted by the sun's memory, speaking the wisdom of water, intoxicated by divine affection, rewriting the script of eternity. Sharing the seeds of illumination, an eternal moment in time we are, fragments of divine love, creating new dimensions. The way life makes love to us is opening new gates, the ultimate salvation, building eternity from dust. Intuitive ceremonies, giving you the eternal beauty like an offering, inner and outer peace, expanding your universe like shadows on the walls of unconditional love. Read the stars between the lines of your hands. Bring love into this life. Bring life into this love. In your secret joint of creation, rewrite your own opera, tasting your thoughts, smelling your words, listening to your skin. You can hear the future in your sleep. In a nomad temple without walls, can you hear the windows opening in your voice, talking to the birds, revealing the guardians of the secret in the heart of everlasting life, sleeping in a corner of your head, awakening the prophecies without the self you become? Into the forests of the forgotten city, higher than the mind, like someone who's in love, burning within. Seduce your soul in a ritual evolution. Give yourself peace, a spiritual revolution, the power to release. Be the revelation. Shine in your sleep, the ultimate activation. Wake up in your dreams, looking through the broken window. Storms and ashes waiting for you to glow. Shining away from desolated views, sprouting a better tomorrow. Fallen from grace in the room where celestial animals are born. Feel the sunlight on your face, licking your precious wounds. As darkness fades away, the rain is healing your pain. One more kiss, celebrating your forgotten names in the shadow of your own bliss, where all is forever known, dressed in magnetic flowers, striking the massive roots of a trance. Never will the mighty traveler rest, where the wings of glory brood. We are the secret code of hidden history, in the heart of everlasting life, flowering in mindless space. Every moment we become new, transmuting darkness, a lifetime in every cup of tea, living at peace with the inner beast, drinking at the fountain of wisdom, creating new stars. We are a sign in the clouds, behind the boundaries of the unseen. A great revolution is taking place, learning to leave the past behind, like blue roses in the backyards of a trance. Take the time to watch them grow in a place where it is easy to dance. Introduce an image of peace. Return to your heavenly seat like an all-knowing guide. Leave your tears in the sun, merging with something larger, whose power you feel but cannot touch, the sacred pulse of an unseen truth echoing through every breath. Feel the changeless skies in your eyes, sprouting a seed of joy. Taste the infinite from an old memory. A new golden age is unfolding from within. Your eyes glow with colors unnamed, reflecting the flame of 1,000 suns, held by the silence between heartbeats. Let yourself become the dawn, growing younger every day. The flow of your blood has been reversed. Free from chaos and mental security, you are a movie with many stories. Sitting on the mountain of fire and light, where there is no concept of time, only a shining city of gold, you are the secret temple of heaven, the gypsy caravan of light, a ripple of gleaming wings, a voice of desire, a trail of shooting stars, a spirit of purity. Losing all sense of separation, being everything and everywhere all at once, no past, no future, surrounded by the light, rising from the center of your universe, burning in the eternal sky, sensing a peculiar resonance, written in your multidimensional memory. Like ancient voices urging you to remember, passing through the white light of pure intention, a flame craving more than heat. Reaching across the void, stretch your hand into the rainbow within. Dwelling between thoughts and visions, with wings around your essence, in the eyes of a child. the mystical dance of the tree of life, giving birth to the central universe of the cosmic egg, into the natural mandala of love, where the philosophy of freedom resides. In the glow of your spirit's room, walk on water, journey across the surface of the invisible sun, where thoughts and breath are still. When the messengers came, born from sacred union, dwelling without a name, opening the mystic door, resurrected from a flame, into the womb of a red splendor, as trees are greeting your light, ignite their songs with your memory. Carried by the current of unspoken wisdom, beneath your skin galaxies sleep. The mountain bows to your humility. Truth drinks from your open hands. Rivers shift to follow your steps. Awaken in the arms of the wind, dissolving the name of fear into the fragrance of now. Your soul unfolds like 1,000 lotuses. In the space between thoughts, timeless as the gaze of the moon, serene in the fire of surrender. Breathe with the rhythm of origin. Feel the sky pulsing in your vein. The way opens without seeking. The dancer becomes the dance, descending into luminous shadows, each tear forming a sacred well. Dawn bends toward your voice. Clouds move aside to let your spirit pass. As the river bows to the ocean, your spirit flows beyond all shapes. Between stone and feather rests the truth of your becoming. In the space between two heartbeats, you are eternity catching fire, a veil of light dancing inward, guided by the pulse of source. The wind speaks in ancient names, walking barefoot on invisible paths. Listen to the space between words. Beneath the moon's transparent prayer, your soul weaves threads of dawn. Time folds like paper in your hands. Each tear becomes a sacred map. Let the world dissolve into mist, remaining luminous and unbound. The memory beneath the dream, turning shadows into gateways. Paint the stars with your breath. From the ashes of the unspoken, you rise as a song with no name, dwelling where the void becomes form. Too tired to sleep, too hungry to eat, too powerful to fight, too angry to hate. On a spiritual ground, traveling to felicity and to clear living heights, reside. Where love is not a hunger of the heart, into a sea of bliss, where life is not a craving of the flesh, a far entrancing song for your dreams are awakening, mysteries and superstitions, salvation for the nations, into the white calm of your days, drinking the wine of beauty, catching imaginary stars, heavenly shapes in your eyes, translating all senses, capturing nature by surprise, peaceful and liberated when all beings are free, sharing harmony, dance with the truth in your secret land. Feed the birds with your songs, with the movement of a flame under the colors of your skin, gracefully flying in the waters above, all with one, in the infinite space of interior consciousness, one with all, passing the doorway of humanity. Not struggling for hope, not hunting for wisdom, not fighting for freedom, planting magic seeds, hugging giant trees, protected by the sea. We are free. Free from death, free to love. At the core of where reality is glowing from, away from all that we know, suspended in the crystal citadel of joy, pouring out like vivid invisible colors, a fountain of laughter we become. We are every symbol of all dimensions, every letter from all languages, pointing towards the heart, where there's no I. A billion years in a second, experiencing the universe in one breath, mastering life, death, and everything in between. This golden feeling in your chest, the intellectual awareness of an advanced civilization, inside and outside the texture of space, where souls are giving birth to ancient constellations. Chant the oblivion of the universal mind, where every hope, every fear, and every attachment is completely dissolved. Rise up in your central channel, in the womb of the essence of your soul, feeling the divine realm, a vivid lucid dream. Fall into yourself, defending the flying land, anticipating delight, sailing away from the old world to the next dimension. We are a festival of humanity, achieving salvation. Beyond scientific knowledge, a new power has awakened, descendant of the sun. History will never forget your presence, that force beyond understanding. Between you and yourself, at the source of existence, feel the whole world in a single glance. On the flip side of the map of the future, in between dreams, like a birth experience in the chariot of a smile, resurrecting ethereal lands, relearning how to make miracles. Lying dormant in a forgotten thought, reflecting the mirror of the infinite awe on the skin of an emotion, forgiving the sin of not having been your true self, tasting eternity in a second. Through the curtains of a bright mind, hanging between thoughts and absolute sight, the great awakening ceremony is waiting in you. Lying in the infinite state of being, connected to the shapeless forms in a planetary collection of memories, you are the sacred space between worlds. Born with the intention of elevation, altering quantum biology, unraveling the substance of reality. The mirror of a pure memory reflects you. Trees breathe your luminous secrets. Waters wander with dreamlike grace. The wind brushes your spirit clean. You are the witness of stillness. Resting where the sky listens, echoes of your essence awaken. Even the stones hum your name. Your soul opens like warm petals, rising anew. Let stillness be your throne. Become the ripples of creation. Be not the flute alone. Be the wind that sings through it, alive in every trembling tone. The breeze carries secret names. Light kneels before the rose. All things lean toward joy. Your breath is the wind's twin. Born where petals drink light, the sea dances in your veins. Stars remember your name. Speaking with the hush of spring, each leaf is a mirror of becoming. Silence is humming in your roots. Your soul is an opening in the clouds. In you, seasons are unfolding like silk, resting in the rain. Let sorrow be softer than soil, so flowers may grow from within. Between dew and sky you wander, crowned in the rhythm of birds. Every glance carries the orchid. You bloom even in forgetting, Let no shadow deny your warmth. Your heart is a circle of light. Rain only polishes your soul. Grace returns with every season you release. Even in winter, beauty whispers. Stones cradle the dream of green. Life sleeps but never dies. Be the flame of the moment, not the ash of the memory. Let the now kiss your skin as bees sip from wild flowers within. Cling to no shadow or sun. Each hour holds its own treasure. The leaf dances before it drops. Let your softness remain sacred. On a heart open to beauty, let the rose stain your breath. No kiss is ever wasted. You were made to be seen by the wandering eyes of light, a vessel of eternal bliss. Silence knows you're blooming. Even snowdrops break the frost, chosen by the cold to teach light. Their vow is a white prayer. Let your sorrow wear gold. The pain becomes a melody. From your ache rise wings. Each petal trembles with purpose. Love hides in still flowers, sleeping beneath your lips. A flame without smoke, a mirror without edge. You are crowned with endless seasons. A winter's fire, a summer's hush. Light pools beneath your feet. Time surrenders to your bloom. Even the sea kneels to listen to you. You are the echo of vanished suns, the hush between two tides. Like moonlight in a secret stream, your beauty wanders unseen. A gleam beyond desire, a path carved by invisible feet. You are the stillness after laughter, the rose that never fades, a wand of silver wings, breathing the air of eternal spring. When all the candles are gone, you remain a flame in the moon, a garden that outlives the sun, rooted in the unseen. Love grows roots in your shadow. Beauty has learned your language. The sky drinks your laughter. The earth awakens to the sound of your footsteps. Before words, there was your gaze. Before life, your essence was singing. Eternity drips between your fingers. Flame dances in your whisper. Mountains rise when you exhale. Even the clouds pause to remember the shape of your silence. Erase what no longer serves. Start again with sacred ink. You are the dreamer and the dream. Your thoughts are rivers of gold. Lightning dances in your bones. Let your shadow teach the light. Burn through the veil of thought. Step through the mirror unmade. Let the old scroll vanish in flame. No more waiting for dawn to rise. You are the radiance behind the sun. The sky opens where you walk, walking not to impress, but to erase the path and become the way. Laying down your titles, embrace the nameless life. What you thought was ruin is only the shell of your next unfolding. Even your doubts are sacred teachers, dressed in riddles, rising as a question, falling as an offering. The river remembers your laughter, echoing in the unseen through the roots of now, even when joy forgets. In the arms of the golden presence, through the song of the unseen, your eternal love whispers your many names as you too become the song. Your wings remember the sky, kissed by the storm, rising through unseen visions. Let no noise deceive your spirit. Truth moves without applause. Greatness wears a humble face and bows not to the crowd. Born to awaken the sleeping, sculpting freedom from ash, loyal to your inner flame, forsaking the throne of fame, serving what is eternal and sovereign within. Your soul is the kingdom, your will its crown. Remaining rooted in knowing, exiled from sorrow, time may sip your youth, but spirit remains unwrinkled. Fragrance outlives the rose. Be the bloom that never fades. The sea forgets no song. Every wave recalls a kiss. Write your joy in water. Let the tide carry you home. Legends fade into mist, but presence walks on. You are not the passing cloud. You are the sky that remains. Let sorrow become soft fire burning through illusions. Walk barefoot through your pain. Find gold in your wounds. Born before life, rest in the root of being. You are the seed before fruit. Bloom without needing applause. Carry nothing but light. Offer all without asking. Where the unseen touches the seen, love moves without sound. Pain reveals the sacred stones. Remember the rain. Let your soul be ancient. Deserts are dreaming of spring. Let your tears erase the pain of time. There's no exile from the heart, no distance from the divine. You are the answer and the prayer. Bowing beneath sorrow's rain, a dream awakening in you. Roots are reaching deeper than pain. Rise and feel renewed. Let your tears be the ink of the pages of truth. Between the two natures of humanity, the divine and the mundane, understand the nature of ether. Separate the life of the soul and the intellect from nature. Your soul is not broken. It is being rewritten with pure intention. Acknowledging the existence of a primal power, a pure intellect above the world of theological science, imparted from the circulation of celestial bodies, awakening to the higher self, a liberation from faith, ascending to the salvation of the mind, transcending the mundane order. Put on a new authentic personality. Leave the false gods behind. Energize your celestial path. Break the limitations of beliefs. Rediscover the power of intelligible principles. Recondition reason. As infinity listens when you exhale, carry the map of unseen lands. In your shadow blooms a sun. Finding your way back home in the silence of your smile, truth dwells behind the veils of your heart. Returning to spiritual self-realization, flowing from source and returning to source, like inhaling and exhaling this need for the invisible, invincible and ravishing. Within your enchanted forest, make the journey inward, deep into the sea of your own self, between the lowest and highest aspects of reality, unfolding within yourself, through the ritual by which you awaken to your true nature. Climb the ladder of existence from the body's lowest root to the source above, not as an abstract philosophical allegory, but by using the physical as an instrument to amplify the ascension. Being everything and everywhere, nothing and nowhere, beyond all, sitting above the intellect, more than free, the disappearance of the self, becoming what you already are, a complete mystical union without any division. Sleeping in the lines of your hands, hidden in the womb of life, the pulse you chase is your own. Feel the space between, the stillness that does not move, the watcher behind every smile. Love is not won or taken. Be the empty hands that receive, the vessel light longs to fill. No page can hold your silence, no verses can contain your light. You are written into the sky with ink of glory and grace. Your courage is the only key. Not all doors are visible. Step through the moment before it dissolves. Be the pulse before the bloom. Let grief water your sacred seed. Rise as a living sky. Light dwells in the softest hands. No throne outshines still presence. Within your ache is alignment. Let truth unfold like a river. You are the spark before the flame, moving as light through all things, illuminating the unseen, igniting the fire of creation. The rose knows its own worth, though it grows unseen. Gather what delights the soul, without needing to explain the sky. The earth gives without asking. Joy blooms beneath your steps. You are not seeking the light. You are its unfolding. Master the atom. Escape the riddle within. Silence the storm. You are not the vanishing skin. You are the light that survives the flame. Death will never end your story. It will reveal its rider. Let the future walk beside your shadow. Your inner road doesn't end in a mirror. From the seed of your soul, feeding the gardens of new worlds, rivers of light unfold. Old dreams are not illusions, but the memory of an ancient future. They are maps written in your soul. Walk them as if they are prayers, for they are trees waiting to rise. Whispered by stars into the skin of the world. Your breath is a song, a mystical union, keeper of the hidden knowledge. The ultimate island of divinity lives in you, in the palace of your grace. Let your whole being glow beyond the future of eternity. Dreams outlive the crown. Death humbles the kingdom. You are not small beneath the sky. You are what the sky contains. The stars listen when you sleep, kissed by love before birth. Your dreams are the bones of reality. Beyond the sleep of centuries, each step dissolves forgetting. Even in dust, the seed remembers. You rise where endings begin, moving slowly like lava to the sea. The soft glow of the moon chants in your ears. You are an extension of the earth, dancing in a temple of eternity, resurrecting the future. Every choice is a dance with the divine, beyond the limits of matter. Live as if the stars are watching. Walk in the desert of the real. Rise where reason cannot climb. Let mystery unveil your source. Beyond all metrics, maps, or time, you are the hidden force. The hunger you feel is not your fall. It is a pulse of a deeper will. The tide that calls the moon to rise, the silence that never stands still, illuminating the oceans of your mind, cultivating the sun. Let your soul rise beyond the unknown, unfolding the spirit of love. No chain can hold your destined height, rising beyond both wrong and right. Walk not bound by mortal clay. Let the light inside show you the way. Before the light, before the form, standing untouched by peace and storm. A song that echoes without sound, a silent truth in all things found. Where the heart meets the infinite, you are the archetypes of all forces, not bounded by shape or name. No rule can hold your sovereign flame. Following your intuitive elevation, rising before the world became, you are the morphic resonance.